Next question. See here, sir. Next question. These are all something which will be very easy as you start practicing. Now see here. Now if you observe all the three questions what we solved, if you see the question number 12. Now if you see this 12th question, whatever they have asked, that is having degree 2. Whatever is given is having degree 1. So we converted degree 2 to degree 1. Why should we convert degree 2 to degree 1? Because degree 1 is much more easier for us to simplify. Very simple. Similarly, if I go to 11th question, degree 2 is the question, degree 1 is the given data. Convert from degree 2 to degree 1. Similarly, if I go to 10th question, right? If I go to 10th question, anyway, 10th question, forget about it, sir, right? 10th question, forget about it. That's not the model what I was talking about. If I go for 9th question, here I have degree 2, but here I have degree 1. I have converted degree 2 to degree 1. That means till now what I did is I have converted degree 2 to degree 1 because degree 2 was given in asked format, degree 1 was given in given format. That means given format in the sense the what is that, if condition basically, right? Degree 2 was then condition, degree 1 was if condition. Now see the 13th question. It's slightly reverse, but you can do anyway whatever you like, sir. There is no particular rule that you should go with this method only, but this method will help you to solve it in a much more easier and faster way. Now see here, degree 1 is what is being asked. Degree 2 is present in the if condition or the given factual condition. That means now I will go the reverse way of doing. I will try to convert here also. I will try to convert from degree 2 to degree 1 itself, but I will go from given condition to asked conditions. In all the previous three questions I went from asked conditions to given conditions. I hope you are able to understand the difference. Now what is being asked, what is being given in the question? 3a is equal to 3a square plus 4a plus 1 equal, 3a divided by 3a square plus 4a plus 1, it is equal to 1 by 4. Now the condition which is given here is degree 2. I want to convert it to degree 1. Now first of all, cross multiply and simplify. If I cross multiply, 3a square plus 4a plus 1 is equal to 4 into 3a is 12a. I can further simplify this as 3a square plus 1 is equal to 12a minus 4a is 8a, right? 12a minus 4a is 8a. Now I still have degree 2 with me. I still have degree 2, but I am very much interested in making it as degree 1. Now it should be a power 1 and it should also be 1 by 3a power 1. I have 1 here. I want to make it as by 3a. So divide by 3a on the left hand side. I will not only divide by 3a for 1. I will divide by 3a for the entire left hand side. If I divide by 3a on the left hand side, right hand side also I will divide by 3a. Simple, sir. Now 3a square by 3a, it is nothing but a plus 1 by 3a. I will write it as it is. This is equal to 8a by 3a is 8 by 3. And they are also asking you in the question what is the value of a plus 1 by 3a. That itself is being asked in the question. What is the answer? We got it 8 by 3. Answer for this question is option B. That means one simple conclusion. Always try to move from, always try to travel from degree 2 to degree 1. Try to split it as a degree 1, make it as degree 1, so that it will not be a complex calculation. I hope the idea is clear from the last 4 or 5 questions what we have solved. I hope it should be very, very clear, sir. Now let us move on to the next variety of question what can be asked in the exam. We have seen one of the varieties till now from the last 5 questions. Before that we have seen many other varieties of square root of x and other things, but we are now moving on to another possible variety that might be asked in the question. Now see here, suppose if the question is if x plus 1 by x is equal to some constant k, if x plus 1 by x is equal to some constant k, then the question that might pop up in the examination is what is the value of x square plus 1 by x square, or what is the value of x cube plus 1 by x cube, or what is the value of x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4, or what is the value of x power 5 plus 1 by x power 5. Like that in SSC till power 8 can also be asked. I hope you are understanding. They can ask you what is x power 8 plus 1 by x power 8 also. But for time being, let us start with power 2. That means, let me write it here. Suppose if the given condition is x plus 1 by x is equal to some constant k. I want to find x square plus 1 by x square. Now very simple, sir. If I want to find x square, that means I should square it on both sides. Let me square it. Let me do the normal all steps procedure for proving. Then in the examination or in problem solving, let us not do all these intermediate steps. I have squared on both sides. Left hand side is a plus b whole square. It is a square plus b square plus 2 into x into 1 by x. Right hand side remains as k square. So if x plus 1 by x is equal to k, x square plus 1 by x square is k square minus 2. That means in simple language, if you want to remember, whenever x plus 1 by x is k, x square plus 1 by x square is whatever is present on the right hand side, whatever number which is given on the right hand side, square it. But don't leave the answer just by squaring. After squaring it, subtract that squared value from 2. Right? One simple example. Let us not complicate anyway. One simple example. Suppose for example, x plus 1 by x. Assume that x plus 1 by x value is given as 3. Now, I need to find x square plus 1 by x square value. Now we are all little matured enough, sir. We will not be writing all these squaring on both sides, shifting this 2 to the right hand side. No. We are not at all interested. Very simple. Whatever value they have given here as 3, I will square that 3. It becomes 9. And I will subtract 2 from 9. X square plus 1 by x square is 9 minus 2. How much it is? 7. Now, simple. Let us continue further. That's the beauty of knowing the concept or the shortcuts. Suppose instead of x square plus 1 by x square, assume that the question is asked for x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. Assume that the question is for x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. This is my question mark. I am interested in finding that value. Again, it is very simple, sir. Now, think little logically. Here it is x square. Here it is x power 4. That means the power is doubling. The power is doubling. Because the power is doubling, here also x square become x power 4. The power is doubling. Now, first of all, before knowing that, here x power 1 plus 1 by x power 1. Now, 1 is becoming 2. The power doubled, right? The power doubled. Here also 1 is becoming 2. The power is doubling. Whenever the power is doubling like this, what is the procedure we implemented? Square the right hand side, subtract from 2. Right? Square the right hand side, subtract from 2. Same thing. X square is becoming x power 4. Power is doubling. X square in the denominator is becoming x power 4. Power is doubled once again. So, same explanation. Square the right hand side, subtract from 2. 7 square is 49 minus 2. Answer for this should become how much? 47. Simple, sir. This is the most easiest thing that you can ever have. Now, suppose, let me write or let me take another thing also in this wherever it is possible. Whatever possible variety in this example or 3, let me explain you. Suppose instead of giving x power 4 plus x 1 by x power 4, instead of asking, if the question is, if x plus 1 by x is equal to 3, if x plus 1 by x is equal to 3, find out x power 8 plus 1 by x power 8. That is what they are asking you. For example, find out the value of x power 8 plus 1 by x power 8. If that is your question, it is also very simple, sir. X power 4, 4 is becoming 8. That means it is doubled. 4 is becoming 8. Whenever it is doubled, we know the logic. Right hand side square and then subtract from 2. 47 square minus 2 should be the answer. 47 square is 2209 minus 2 is 2207. This should be the answer. Now the next thing what you might get a doubt is, sir, 2 is becoming 4, beautiful. 4 is becoming 8, beautiful. What if the question is x power 6 plus 1 by x power 6? Hold on for some time. hold on for some time. Everything, let me not make it congested in this particular. I took this as small example, that's all, sir, right? I actually thought of writing only till x square plus 1 by x square, but I thought, okay, let me explain it here itself so that in my upcoming problems it becomes easy for me. So I explained another 2 examples in the same example what I took as x plus 1 by x is equal to 3. What if it is x power 6 plus 1 by x power 6? All those things we will do it later. Let us not hurry up the things. So as of now what we are discussing is only the doubling part. The power is 1, the double of 1 is 2. The power is 2, the double of 2 is 4. The power is 4, the double of 4 is 8. The power is 8, the double of 8 is 16. The power is 16, the double of 16 is 32, and so on it continues. In that scenarios, in those cases, square the right hand side and subtract from 2. As simple as it can be. Very simple way of understanding. These type of questions will be asked in SSC CGL paper. It will be asked in SSC CGL paper. So based on this, whatever we have discussed, we shall solve some questions right now. Listen to this carefully, sir. Listen to this carefully. Very simple way of solving the question. Extremely beautiful and simple way of solving the question. Now see here. It is just a 1 second answer, and that too you can solve it without using pen also if you have understood. A power 12.5 plus 1 by a power 12.5, it is equal to 16. It is equal to 16. Then find the value of a power 25 plus 1 by a power 25. Now I just now told you some time before, sir, the answer for this can be so easily thought to you like 12.5 is becoming 25. That means it is double. 12.5 in the denominator is also becoming 25. It is double. Whenever it is double, answer is take the right hand side 16, square it. 16 square is 256 minus 2. Answer for this question is 254. Answer for this question is 254. This is the most easiest way of solving the question. Now, probably let me call this as method 1 for time being. Yes, method 1 is also a beautiful method. You can solve it so fast by using this method, right? So, method 1 is answer is giving us 254. Now, some of the students might get confused if it is given as 12.5. First of all, having a power, bigger power in the bigger number in the power itself is you people think as it is difficult. And secondly, the power is a decimal number here, you will get even more confused. A power 12.5 plus 1 by a power 12.5 is 16. So question says, what is a power 25 plus 1 by a power 25? Now it's very simple, sir. They will just give all these numbers for you to confuse. Simple. A power 12.5, I will take it as x. 1 by a power 12.5 will become 1 by x. So it is x plus 1 by x is 16. A power 25 will be a power 12.5 whole square. That means x square. 1 by a power 25 is 1 by x square. That means in simple language they are asking you if x plus 1 by x is equal to k. X square plus 1 by x square is how much? It is k square minus 2. Answer is 16 square minus 2, which is 254. Don't get confused just by looking at the powers what they give you. They will only give you to confuse you, but you should not get confused if you have practiced good enough. Now, suppose method 3. Now think logically, sir. We know that whenever the power is getting doubled, my answer will be equal to k square minus 2, right? Sorry, not plus, it should be k square minus 2. Let me erase this. My answer should be, whenever the power is getting doubled, my answer is k square minus 2. You know it. Or in simple language, I can say that k square is nothing but a perfect square. Any number which is having the power as 2 or multiples of 2, that number is a perfect square. That means I can say that whenever the powers are getting doubled, answer is perfect square minus 2. Or I can say that whatever the answer you have in your answer options, add 2 for it. Shift that minus 2 to the right hand side. Add 2. When you add 2 for the answer options, that should give you the perfect square. That should be the answer. Suppose let me take this question itself, sir. Let me take this question itself. There are 4 answer options: 254, 58, 60, 56. 254, 254, 258, sorry, 258, 260, 256. These are the 4 answer options given. Now, how will I know which is the correct answer? Very simple. It is very, very damn simple. Can I say that? Pick up the answer option. Pick up the first answer option, for example 254. Add 2 for it. I am adding 2. 254 plus 2 is 256. Check whether that number is a perfect square. Yes, 256 is a perfect square. Therefore, first option should be correct. Very simple. Second option, 258 plus 2 is 260. 260 is not a perfect square, ruled out. 260 plus 2 is 262. A perfect square will never end with 2. It cannot be the perfect square, ruled out. 256 plus 2 is 258. A perfect square will never end with 8, ruled out. Answer should be option E. Simple, sir. I believe that you know this concept. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. I hope this should be clear for you. You can cross check. There is a separate topic in number system what we have taken care of. Perfect square, where we have solved some good number of extremely high level questions also. A perfect square never ends with 2, 3, 7 or 8. I hope method 3 is very clear for you people also, sir. Now, based on these method 1 or method 2 or method 3, in fact, all the 3 methods are very simple. In fact, method 1, method 3 are even more faster compared to this method 2, converting into x and x square, all those things, which is not required actually. Now, see how beautifully you can solve 15th question. 15th question is also a damn easy question if you have understood the concept. A power 42 plus 1 divided by a power 21 is 7. A power 84 plus 1 divided by a power 42 is how much? 42 is becoming 84, doubled. 21 is becoming 42, doubled. Whenever it is doubled, my answer is take the right hand side, square it, subtract from 2. 49 minus 2 is 47. Answer should be 47. Or I also taught you method 3 in my previous problem. Take each and every answer option, add 2. Whichever is giving you perfect square, that should be the answer. 51 plus 2 is 53, not a perfect square. 49 plus 2 is 51, not a perfect square. 53 plus 2 is 55, not a perfect square. Out of 4 options, 3 are incorrect, 4 should be correct. Or 47 plus 2 is 49, it's a perfect square. Mark it. Who is actually asking you to take the LCM and simplify and waste your time, sir? These are all damn easy. These are all damn easy, and take my word, these are all very extremely important questions also in your examination hall. Right? Now see here. Next question. 16th question. 16th question. Beautiful question, sir. Put a star mark for this question. Very, very important question. Question says, if a power 1 by 2 plus 1 by a power 1 by 2 is 6. A power 1 by 2 is nothing but root a. I hope you know this. Root a plus 1 by root a, that is given as 6 in the question. That is given as 6. So question says, what is a square plus 1 by a square value then? Right? What is the value of a square plus 1 by a square? Now see here, sir. I am damn sure that we know the concept saying that, the power here is half. Double of half is 1. Double of 1 is 2. That means eventually after 2 iterations, definitely I will get a square value. A power 1 by 2, if I double, I will get a power 1. A power 1, if I double, I will get a power 2. Doubling is nothing but not multiplying a power 1 by 2. It is not 2a. I am talking about doubling the power. I hope you are not getting confused. A power 1 by 2, if I double the power 1 by 2, it becomes a power 1. A power 1, if I double the power 1, it becomes a power 2. That means after 2 steps, definitely for sure you will get it as power 2. That means we know a concept that whenever the powers are getting doubled, take the right hand side and square it and subtract from 2. That means I will say that right hand side is 6. 6 square is 36. 36 minus 2 is 34. Now, this 34 is for a power 1 plus 1 by a power 1. But the question is a power 2 plus 1 by a power 2. Take it once again. Take this 34, square it and subtract from 2. 34 square minus 2. It is 1156 minus 2. Answer is 1154. Answer for this question is 1154. But you don't suppose, think little logically, sir. Here power half it became power 2 after 2 iterations. Okay, good and fine. So you also did it, you also squared that right hand side value 2 times and subtracted from 2 times. Fair enough, no problem. But what if this power is 16? You are getting after so many iterations. Will you keep on taking this number, square it, subtract from 2, keep on taking that number once again, square it, subtract from 2? It is a lengthy process once again. So simple conclusion is, we know that whenever the power is doubled, we already know that answer added with 2 should give you the perfect square. This is one thing which will make your problem so simpler, sir. So that means let this power, instead of 2, let it be 20 or 32 or 64, whatever it is. You don't need to keep on taking this right hand side every time and square it and subtract from 2 and waste your time. We know that because that is a doubling. That is a doubling effect. So we know that. Take the answer, add 2, check whether it's a perfect square. 1154 plus 2 is 1156. Yes, it's a perfect square. This should be the answer. Check the other things also. 60 plus 2 is 62. Perfect square cannot end with 2. Ruled out. 1164 plus 2 is 1166. It is not a perfect square. Ruled out. 1158 plus 2 is 1160. It's not a perfect square. Ruled out. It's so simpler. You don't actually need to wait until you get to that particular iteration. Here I hope you are understanding, sir. A power 1 by 2, it is becoming a power 1 in the first iteration after doubling the power, and a power 1 is becoming a power 2 in the second iteration after doubling the power. What if it is a 10th iteration? You cannot keep on taking the right hand side, square it, subtract from 2 every time. You can do it actually, but it's a lengthier process. So we know that whenever the powers are getting doubled like this, answer added with 2 should always give you the perfect square. Always go with answer options in this kind of problems, so that you will also solve it in the most easiest way possible. I hope I am making sense for you people, sir. See the next question, you will understand it much more better. See the next question. This is where I told you some time before, right? What if the power is a power 6? If the question is asked for a power 6, the corresponding given condition should also be like that only. Now see here. This is a power 1 into a power half. So this is a power 3 by 2. Plus it is a denominator also is a power 3 by 2. This is 7. Now this is a power 3 by 2. Right? Think logically, sir. You can get it so fast. You don't need to worry actually. A power 3 by 2, and if I double it, 3 by 2 into 2, it becomes a power 3. One iteration completed. So again, if I double the power, a power 3 into 2, it becomes a power 3. That means a power 6. That means this question is also can be solved by using 2 iterations. That means in the first iteration, right hand side is 7. 7 square is 49. 49 minus 2 is 47. So I got 47 on the right hand side. In the second iteration, I will take this 47. I will square this 47. 2209 minus 2. Answer is 2207. Fair enough when it is 2 iterations. I don't have any problem to calculate like this also if it is 2 iterations. I am very happy calculating this. But instead of a power 6, if they give you a power 12, then it becomes 3 iterations. If it is a power 24, then it becomes 4 iterations. If it is a power 48, then it becomes 5 iterations. So we are not interested in keep on taking 2207 square minus 2, that value again square minus 2, again that value minus 2. Instead of that, we know a beautiful concept saying that answer added with 2, it should give me a perfect square, right? It should give me a perfect square. But in this particular question, the beauty is, if you take the first option, 2401 plus 2 is 2403. Answer, perfect square will never end with 3. Ruled out. 2207 plus 2, it is 2209. It can be a perfect square. Yes, it is a perfect square. This may be the right answer. 2399 plus 2, it is 2401. 2401 is also a perfect square. Please don't ignore it. So now we have two options which are having perfect square, which are perfect squares. This also might be the correct answer. Next, 2211 plus 2 is 2213. A perfect square never ends with 3, ruled out. Now there is a confusion whether to go for second option or the third option. That is where you need to do all these calculations, sir. But actually these calculations are not required if there is only one option which is a perfect square, like 16th and 15th questions what we have solved. Question number 15 and question number 16 has only one option, then this calculation what you are seeing on the screen right now is not required. But because there are two options which are perfect squares in this question, I should definitely go with this particular logic. I hope the idea is clear. I should definitely go, but even then you can simplify it, sir. You need not actually go every time. Think logically. So you know that there are two iterations. 7 square is 49, to subtract 2 is 47. Next thing is I should take 47 square. Now think logically once again. 47 square, 7 square is 49. This will end with 9. Unit digit will be 9. Minus 2. Answer's unit digit should be 7. Third option unit digit is not 7, it is 9. So this is ruled out. Like that you can think like every possible way you can think, sir. These are all comes with practice. And these are some things we are very interested in teaching you people in Anil Nair classes. Like the way I don't want you to learn from some other local textbooks or some other local institutes where they will keep on digging you up with some formulas, or probably they will keep on digging you with so many extra intermediate steps which are not at all required. This is how you should prepare actually.